the #1 choice for news at 5 p.m.
Good afternoon, everyone. It was a wild night and a wild day across much of the Iron Range as a series of heavy thunderstorms have roared across the area. 7.5 inches of rain fell in Mountain Iron. Levels of 3 and 4 inches of rain were common in many Iron Range communities. Dozens of homes are flooded. The Northland chapter of the American Red Cross has organized volunteer sandbagging efforts. At least one fatality has been blamed on the heavy rains. 47-year-old Susan Andreessen of Cook was killed this morning when her car hit a washed-out section on a county road just south of that community. Meanwhile, the Department of Transportation has closed a section of Highway 1 south of Ely, near Highway 21. The community of Chisholm is banding together, trying to recover from last night's flash flooding. Water levels continue to rise at this hour in some areas of the community, washing out streets and flooding many basements. Some homeowners have seen as much as 5 feet of water in their basements and their backyards. In one area of town, a boat had to be called in to rescue a woman from her home. Crews have been working around the clock, trying to assist residents in sandbagging and pumping out basements.
We've asked for help from volunteers from ambulance department, the fire department, the city crew, and through the Red Cross, we got a lot of help from a lot of the people in the community.
The Northland chapter of the American Red Cross is still asked to contact the Red Cross at 722-0071 or 1-800-950-4275. Now, Channel 6 meteorologist John Jetta has been following these storms in our Channel 6 Weather Center for the past
weeks. That's the only way to describe the damage left by pounding thunderstorms that rippled across the Iron Range 24 hours ago, dropping several inches of rain in very short order. And now there are 3 weather-related fatalities as a result of yesterday's bad weather and more heavy rainfall today. A Cook woman was killed early this morning and 2 people died and 2 others hurt in a plane crash near Brainerd just before noon. We'll have more on those fatalities in a few moments, but first, more than 150 families sustained damage to their homes on the Iron Range, and the Red Cross have been called in to help. We get more now from Colleen Mahoney on the range.
A thunderstorm that hammered several Iron Range towns dumped as much as 5 inches of rain in some areas. Water covered major highways, side roads, and city streets. Rain that had nowhere to go flooded basements and was anything but fun to clean up. Many people pumped and sucked up anywhere from 2 to 5 feet of water out of their basements. Talk on the south side of Virginia centered on the need for a new sewer system.
The city needs to do something. We can't go through this every time we have a bad storm. But exactly what, I don't know. We have lots of problems here, so it might take some solving.
I think there's a inadequate sewer system and storm sewer system here, and we're in low-lying areas. I think there's something else could be done.
This is the second time in nearly a year that Chisholm residents have found themselves surrounded by water. Residents say the city's substation is not adequate and that they need to do more work.
Last year they told us that they put another lift station and we would never have this problem again.
They've updated their lift station for what I know about it. That's up to our Public Works Department. And everything was working fine with us until about, I guess, 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., excuse me. Where with the amount of rain that we seemed to get was just an act of God. It wasn't just our community.
City leaders say what they need now is less rain and more time to dry out. On the Iron Range, I'm Colleen Mahoney for Eyewitness News.
And as we mentioned a moment ago, there are 3 fatalities.
Where'd that car come from?